Okay, here it is, Civilization 6, Rise and Fall. You know I had to do this. First look, never opened the game before, apart from making sure it opens on the second screen on my kit here, that's all. What passes for kit, my cobbled together computer. So, let's have a look. I'll be telling you about these kinds of games if you haven't played a Civilization style game before, but let's just get into it first. The idea is you start off at the beginning of the age of agriculture basically, and you've got to get your civilization through to the future era, preferably. I'm just going through to see if there's any options I should mess about with. There's the kind of graphics card I have. Requires application restart, oh dear, I hope not. Well, I haven't changed it, so I guess it doesn't. Graphics, well, wonderful. Game, I'm going to have animated time of day, so it gets light and dark and stuff, just for fun. Audio, music is off, because YouTube. Copyright nonsense. I don't know what all this other stuff is. Intro video disabled, there you go. Because I've seen it enough times. Right. So, yeah, I didn't make any changes there, so back we go. We're going to play. I think the tutorial hopefully is off. Oh dear. No, it isn't.
From
or rather it is, and I
maelstrom
shouldn't have touched
sand,
it.
wind and fire.
How do I get back? Here we go. Right, I double click on it, get back. Phew! That might be a good idea if you've never played a Civ game before. I have to say I haven't played it. I'll just jump straight in. I've played Civilization 6 without the Rise and Fall expansion pack. So this is the game with the expansion pack, Rise and Fall, which adds various features, which I don't really know what they are. So if I say play now, no. Let's create a game, yes. Expansion Rise and Fall, correct. Random leader. Who have we got? Chandragupta, he's a new one. Gandhi, Genghis Khan. He used to be in old versions of Civ. He's been added back. Gorgo. John Curtin I've added because I bought the Aussie pack because I used to live in Australia, so I thought it'd be useful. Lautaro or something. Who are they? I don't know. Pedro Pericles is the old lot. Poundmaker, he's Native American, clearly. Robert the Bruce, well, a Scot. Seondiok, that sounds like Southeast Asia to me. Tamar. Georgia, is it? Okay. Oh, does it tell me where they are? Cree, ah yes. So if I go back to Lautaro, he's, Mapuche, it doesn't tell me anything. Right, okay, well, I'm going to just keep it random. Netherlands, good grief. Random leader it is. Game difficulty. Prince, what are the options? Prince, I think, is roughly you're kind of equal with the game, but the game will give you some hassle. That may be a bit tough for me with the new expansion. If you're a beginner, then, I mean, on these lower levels, the game doesn't bother you much. It doesn't attack you much, and so on. On the higher levels, you're pretty much forced to go to war all the time. I don't like that. I'll stick with Prince for now, but it may beat me. Hard luck if it does, right? Map type. Can I not choose a random one? Shuffle. I had better go back because I see true start locations and stuff which are maps that are additions, and I think because this is a new add-in I actually should go back and make sure that additional content is turned off. I've got various things which downloaded mods which should be turned off for the new expansion set because they probably won't work. They are all off. Okay. Single player, create game, random leader, difficulty, game speed standard, I suppose, map type, shuffle, so I don't know what it is. We're starting at the end of the Stone Age. What do we know about our planet, hey? Map size, small. Standard. Okay, oh, advanced setup, what's that? For the AI players, there we go. We can choose the leaders. City-states, fine, whatever. Ancient era start. Just after the Stone Age. Map size, whatever. And what sorts of victory can we have? Score victory is a bit of a pain because you reach the year 2050 and the game just ends and tells you you've lost. And you might be like 2 turns away from winning, really. So I'm going to turn that off. So we won't limit the turns at all. But hopefully I'll win somehow, right? I find religious victory totally impractical. You've got to convert everybody to your religion, or the majority of people. Domination, to me, it's anti-civilization. I mean, the psychopaths and sociopaths of warlords have been holding civilization back for literally thousands of years. I don't want to be them. So I tend to go for culture or science. That's it, right. And we have various options if we want. There's the random seed I'm going to use. So you can take that and bung it in your Civ game and play the same map if you want to. Let's just go, shall we? First turn. I hope it doesn't crash. New things
From the first stirrings of life beneath water
tend to crash.
to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Robert the Bruce, as the stalwart defender of Scotland, you are no stranger to war, yet rarely do you seek to inflict it. If you keep your people happy, you'll inspire them to greatness. Let anyone who takes advantage of your weaker neighbours meet your fearless Highlanders. They can teach the true meaning of freedom.
So there. I wasn't listening to what he said because he talks such cobblers. I was reading this stuff, actually. So, what can Robert the Bruce do? Bannockburn. He can declare a war of liberation after gaining defensive tactics. Civic, which gives him extra productivity and movement for the first 10 turns. So suitable for surprise attacks. Okay. I'm unlikely to use it, to be honest. Happy cities, extra science, extra production, extra great scientist points per campus, extra great engineer points per industrial zone. Ecstatic cities, what? Ooh, that's a new thing, is it? Ecstatic cities, double these amounts. Okay. Have a Highlander and have a golf course. Of course. Right. Look at these Muppet heads they make. I don't know. Right. Okay, so the thing is to go for happiness. Okay. In the cities, if I want to go for a science victory, for example. And great scientist and engineer points. That's good, good, good. I don't know quite how I can take advantage. Let's see. Oh, new features. We have a little guide. Okay. Historic moments by accomplishing great feats. That gives me points towards my era score, which can be reviewed in my timeline. Era score indicates how well your civilization is doing in the current era. So, historic moments by accomplishing feats. Okay, great feats. Track how my era score is progressing to avoid a dark age or earn a golden age. Is that it? Okay. If you fill the gold meter, you'll earn a golden age. That's down in the bottom corner of the screen, I guess. There we are. If you If Golden and Dark Ages give you bonuses and can affect the loyalty of your city's citizens. Dark Age also give you bonuses. Interesting. Loyalty is a measure of how committed your city citizens are. If loyalty reaches 0, city will rebel and become a free city. Okay. This is a feature which was introduced first in Civilization 3 or something like it. Culture flipping, where the city will join another civilization, or in this case they become independent. Governors! This is maybe a good idea for micromanaging your cities. They can stabilise the city's loyalty. They also have unique abilities that can unlock through titles. These give special advantages in the city where the governor is assigned. So if I give the governor a title, I can unlock... What's a title? Lord Blogs or something. Alliances are now specialised, and each type provides a distinct advantage. Yeah, alliances before were kind of weird. Like you'd form an alliance and there was no obligation to do anything. Now, I don't know that I want alliances because I might be obliged to go to war. I don't know. Over time you can enhance an alliance to provide even more powerful advantages. Of course alliances are good for defensive purposes, I think. But you've got to be able to trust your ally not to start a stupid war. So you gain advantages if you stick with an alliance for a time, okay. Okay. I'll have to read all that when we have a choice. Civilizations can band together and declare an emergency when critical events happen, such as a nuclear strike. The emergency is declared by other civilizations against the offending player. There are rewards for whichever side is victorious in an emergency. What does the emergency have to do? Go to war? Complete these objectives. Defend Archon until the end of the emergency. Oh, I see, yes. Interesting. Could be good. City Banner has been updated to provide clarity and easier access to critical information. About time. That's what I had some of my mods for. Click on your civilization's icon to see more information about loyalty or the governor's portrait to manage your governors. Oh, look. There's a picture of the governor. Right. Okay. So. I can consult the advisor. Is that something new? I don't... Continue. And here we are, at last, into the game. So, if you're new to Civ games, they're all pretty much the same. The graphics get better and better, but the game is much the same from one version to another. They have lots of changes of rules, but the basic idea is settle cities, improve their production, spread, explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. The 4 X's, or something to that effect. You can choose research, code of laws, but what we have here is a settler. You can roll the mouse wheel back and forwards to zoom in and out. So I have a settler, and I see I have wheat, so he's going to be able to grow quite quickly. I have production, which I think, or stone, which enhances production when I've got some mining. He's near a bit of water with a pearl on it. Fine, well, whatever, let's settle. Found a city. Stirling, because it's jolly old Scotland, right? And choose production. What shall I have him build? There's always a choice. It's very difficult. It's pretty important to build builders quite early on because you need to develop these wheat fields and stuff so you can improve their productivity. It's pretty important to build monuments because it helps your city spread. They produce culture, which spreads to the surrounding barbarian lands and civilises them bit by bit. In other words, you take them over. Right. I'm going to build a builder. You need military units, of course, and scouts and so on. It's like total headache. Well, there's no point in building a builder right away. Oh, let's do it. Go on. Because he's probably not going to be able to do much anyway, but I'll build him. A scout would be really nice, but I've got this warrior, so he can wander around slowly at first. Let's see what he can do. He's gone up onto a hill, so he has quite an extended view. See the hill there, if you can see it. Choose my research, because even back in 4000 BC, you studied stuff. There's a few things we can do. Let's have a look at the technology tree. You can see it goes all the way on up until the future. Robotics and nanotechnology and stuff. But we've got to start off with something important. I don't have any animals nearby that I can see, so that's not quite so urgent, although it does lead to archery. Mining, I have some stone nearby, so I might need that. Pottery allows harvesting of wheat and rice, so I'm going to have that. Right. And a granary, which increases my food anyway, and housing. So this looks like the one to get first. 10 turns, so it'll arrive just at the same time as the builder. Except probably, with any luck, the city will grow, which will mean that the builder will be faster than that. And he won't be able to do anything, as I said. Whatever. Let's get on with it. Let's explore the highlands, eh? Oh, bananas. Maybe it's not so high, this land. Maybe it's semi-tropical. Next turn. To make a unit move, you select it with the left button, or it's already selected, you just right-click on the destination. Oh, there's some cows over there, but it's way outside my city's range. Eventually cities expand out to 4 hexes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, so it might just expand to it, but that takes a long time. These areas will quickly come under my control. Here I am, okay. Do I want to trek through the jungle? I want to see what's around me first, so let's... 2 turns. Right click there, okay. That's strange. Why did he go there? I told him to go there. Maybe he went there because he could. Maybe he'll actually go... Whoosh, whoosh. Why has it gone back there? I don't know. It does reset to your city every now and then, the view. Oh. Yes, now when I right-clicked it showed this path.
بفضل منه الواحد الأحد القوي المنتصر الدائم الذي لا ينتهي ملكه أرسل إليك تحياتي يا صديقي العزيز.
So I've met one of the other Muppets already. Saladin. Yeah, alright, let's visit. Goodbye. That means we might be able to see where his city is. Okay, I've gained a bonus to research for writing because I've met another civilization. That means I'll be able to research it in half the time when I come to it. And I met him there. You see his warriors exploring. I guess Saladin is down there somewhere. I'm dragging with the middle button, but it's causing me issues here with the mouse. Look. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Strange. I can't drag with the right button because it's movement. Well, let's wander over here and just see if Saladin is nearby somewhere, shall we? It's not behaving very, very nicely with the mouse controls here. It's kind of, Can I use the keyboard? Arrow keys, yeah, that's a bit better, right. This stuff. I've met new civilization, I know, right-click to dismiss. My people celebrate a historic moment. Wary welcomes and curious stares mark the moment of our meeting with the people of Arabia. +1 to my era score. I left-clicked on that. Ta-da! Boosted writing. Okay, next turn. It tells you which turn you're on up here. Turn 7 now. It's night time. It's got a bit dark. Next turn. Oh. Where is Arabia then? It could be over here. It could be down there. For visiting a city, you'd think it would show you where it is, but it doesn't. I've got tea. I'm somewhere kind of subtropical, aren't I? Scotland, India. Ooh, did they just kill a barbarian? Hope so. Got the pearls, potentially. Requires sailing, of course. Well, since there are other guys nearby, I might need to defend my city. In Civ, the cities have their own defences, at least in Civ 6. Various versions differ on that. Well, let's go here and then wander around a bit. I don't want to get too far away from my city. I want to find out what's around it. Salt.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Huh. Now, I've done the research, and I've got a builder. You can see they have, if I move him so we can see him, 3 lives by default, which means they can do 3 things. So let's see if I can build an improvement. I can build a farm here. Kapow! And irrigation is boosted. So what do I need next? These 2 are both boosted, you see the blue line. More writing, or irrigation, which gives me plantation, clearing a marsh. I don't need either of those urgently. Mining might be useful, and sailing might be useful to gain that pearl. I'm going to go for sailing, because there's an obvious immediate benefit. It's only a lake, but still. Production, what can I build? A defender of some sort, a monument, a granary, that helps you grow as well. difficult. Or a scout. So many choices always. I better build a slinger. Better safe than sorry.
Je suis Catherine, reine mère de France. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue à mon royaume. J'ai grand désir et envie de découvrir tous vos secrets.
Okay. So there's the French capital. Where's the Arabians? Is this them? No, that's my guy. Strange. Where are the jolly old Arabians? That's annoying that there are enemies nearby. I don't like that. Hooray! Let's see the era. I've met another one. Fantastic. Another era score. Means I'm exploring, which is probably what I'm meant to do. Now my warrior. Okay, well. Oh, Arctic regions already. And tropics up there. Well, there's not much else you can do. You can build a farm here, so let's do it. You can't move anymore, so you have to do it next turn. Population 1 turn still growth, okay. Build a farm. It's probably all he can do now. Trade delegation, okay. Baguettes, of course. Oh, cheese, naturally. Very good, I'd send you a delegation of haggis or something. Maybe. Can I do that? I might be able to. Bonjour. Oh, hey. Give me a chance. Oh. Some dodgy barbarian scout. Let's speak to the queen first. Thank you. Send a delegate. Cost me gold. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Might as well do the same with Mr. Saladin if I've got the gold. Thank you, goodbye. He's aware of the Frenchies. Okay, I think. Now, maybe I'd better kill the scout if I can. If barbarians find your city, they start attacking it in huge numbers. There's not much you can do now, so you might as well just wait. See, there's no suggestions for him or anything, so I'll send him to sleep for the moment. My delegate Allison. No, he's disappeared out of sight. Oh, right, there's the barbarian camp down there somewhere.
Man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Right. Code of laws, we have something else called civics, which are also produced by culture. So let's see what I can do. My government is some basic chiefdom. There are lots of governments, but I don't have access to them as yet. But I can choose something. Extra strength when fighting barbarians. Looks pretty useful. Faith and gold in the capital, or production in all cities. Well, do I want to found a religion and make money, or do I want quicker building? This is a tough one. I think I usually find religion to be a waste of time, but gold is useful. That's just because of the way I play. Some people, I'm sure, win religious victories all the time. I'm going to go for production, given especially that Robert the Bruce gives me productivity bonuses anyway. I might maximise them. Yes, it is. So now I'll have a +5 when attacking barbarians. Oh dear, spearmen as well. Choose a civic. Oh, what am I going to do? Craftsmanship. Ilcum, which is 30% production towards builders, potentially, if I use it. These policies are all voluntary. What ancient and classical era melee, what not units. Foreign trade, extra gold. Production towards naval units. I can maintain a trader, could be good. Joint war. I'm going to go for trade. I'm a peaceful civilization, but we may need these things. Yeah, I was hoping they would attack me because I have an advantage being defending on a hill. That's cool. Let's... If I were to attack them, minor victory. See, it says at the bottom there. Just point the mouse at it. I'm on the left, I think. Oh no, I'm on the right. So it's 19 to 23. Slight advantage, let's do it. Okay, next time they attack me, they'll be in big trouble. And I have a slinger! So perhaps I can go and kill this scout. Probably not. I'm going to build a monument. It's about time I did. Although there are barbarians closing in, I'm fairly safe. It's just a pain, basically, to deal with them. Right, good.